we put in a new database backend, a completely different database backend. It's object-oriented, it's based on PDO, which is a pair, PHP, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, so if there is a pair library, or PDO, I forget, was it PDO library? PDO plugin? Something.
PHP data objects, that's PDO. So encrypt, because I'm one of the database maintainers, how I get into this? Okay. So encrypted databases, that was your question. The problem is that, what's the point? That you can have two things. One, for every page request, you ask for the password, or every time you want to access that. With the new database layer, writing such a database driver, easy. Or you write down the database password somewhere where it becomes pointless. To demonstrate how easy it is to write database driver, somebody has written an Oracle driver for Drupal. I consider that impossible, even with the new database driver, but he did it. So, yeah, as long as a database is somewhat close to ANSI SQL, because Oracle is not. So if it is somewhat close to ANSI SQL, you can make it work, whatever database it is.
Yeah, the database backend has basically fixed everything that everybody ever hated about database stuff. For example, you can connect to, right now you can set up a new DB URL connection and you can connect to different databases and pull in data from an external database. However, they have to be the same type. So you can't connect to a MySQL database over here and a Postgres database over here. They have to both be MySQL or both be Postgres. That's dealt with. You can't do master-slave replication in the current thing. That's dealt with. You can't do transactions in the current system. That's dealt with. What else? I don't know. There's 100 billion different things that are addressed in the new system. So the rule is, if it's possible to write a database driver based on PDO for whatever database you want to connect to, then yes, you can totally do that. I think there's a couple of really cutting-edge databases that aren't supported yet, like Drizzle. I'm not sure if that one has support in PDO or not. But I mean, it's a separate database. You know something about that?
Drizzle support. There is no PDO driver today, and I'm literally meaning this. Whether there is a PDO driver tomorrow is another question. I'm not sure. I'm literally not sure. I'm talking to the Drizzle developers, and they are about to write a PDO driver. We are talking to Microsoft, and we know that they are writing a PDO driver, and they want MS SQL Server driver to happen for Drupal 7. And given that they have the resources, it's probably going to happen as well.
Yeah. So the answer to your question is probably. I don't know, like, it depends on what the upstream support is for that. But if you look at Pair, PDO, that project, and see if they provide a database driver for it, as long as they do and as long as your version of PHP has that support in it, then writing a Drupal front end or a driver for that is fairly trivial. You just copy and paste one of the existing ones and change a few things. Yeah.
Well, I think you're allowed to wrap up.
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. This was awesome. Yeah, if you have any other questions, I'm here tomorrow doing another Drupal talk, although probably everybody here already knows what Drupal is, so aren't going to get too much out of it. But, you know, I'm always up for weird questions if you have any, so, you know.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
It's like 10:30 your time, right?
Oh, I'm in delirious mode, man. I got like, 3 hours of sleep in the last 2 days. I'm like,
Which
I get way more chatty when I haven't had any sleep.
we